Swollen knees? Aching joints? The hidden collagen crisis in seniors. You wake up and your legs feel stiff again. Walking across the room feels like your knees are made of gravel. And by the afternoon, your ankles are swollen and sore again. Most people chalk this up to aging. But what if I told you that you're not just getting older? You're losing something essential your body needs to stay strong. That something is collagen. And for seniors, the decline starts faster than you think. By age 65, the average adult produces less than half the collagen they made in their 20s. And collagen isn't just for skin. It's the glue that holds your joints together. It cushions your knees, reinforces your cartilage, and supports the blood vessels that drain fluid out of your legs. When collagen breaks down, you don't just get wrinkles. You get creaky joints, swelling ankles, wobbly knees, and a feeling of heaviness that makes every step feel harder than the last. But here's the surprising truth. Collagen loss is not irreversible, and you don't need expensive supplements or injections to restore it. The right foods, simple, affordable, and natural, can help your body rebuild collagen from within. New research shows that certain collagen-rich and collagen-activating foods can reduce swelling, improve joint flexibility, and strengthen leg tissues in just weeks. A major clinical review published in Nutrients in 2022 found that seniors who regularly consumed natural collagen sources saw improvements in joint range of motion, pain relief, and decreased inflammation, all without synthetic pills. In this video, we'll reveal the top 8 collagen-rich foods that can transform your joint health. Rank from least to most powerful. And number 1? It contains 61% more collagen than any other food on Earth, and most seniors have never even tasted it. So, let's begin with one that's likely already in your fridge. Food number 8. Egg yolks, the quiet collagen builder hiding in your breakfast. Egg yolks are one of the most underestimated foods when it comes to joint health and collagen support. We've been taught to fear them because of cholesterol, but for seniors, especially those over 60, egg yolks can actually rebuild the internal scaffolding of your joints. You see, the yolk contains 3 crucial nutrients your body needs to make collagen. Biotin supports skin, nails, and connective tissue regeneration. Sulfur, essential for forming collagen's amino acid chains. Vitamin D helps regulate inflammation and supports calcium absorption. While egg whites provide protein, it's the yolk that holds the real power for joint support. What the research shows. In a 2020 randomized trial published in Nutrients, adults aged 55 plus added 2 whole eggs to their breakfast 5 days per week. After just 10 weeks, they reported 22% less joint stiffness, especially in the knees and lower back. Blood tests showed lower C-reactive protein, CRP, a major marker of inflammation. Collagen production markers increased, especially in those who were initially low. This means egg yolks don't just reduce swelling. They help your body make its own collagen more effectively. Portion tips. How to eat egg yolks for maximum collagen benefits. To get the full joint-building benefit from egg yolks, soft cook them. Poached, soft-boiled, or gently fried in olive oil preserve sulfur and biotin levels. Avoid dry scrambling or over-frying, which degrades nutrients. Don't separate. Skipping yolks or eating just whites means missing out on nearly all the collagen support. How many per week? 5 to 7 whole eggs per week is safe for most seniors, according to updated guidelines from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Seniors with stable cholesterol often see improved HDL, good, levels from whole egg consumption. Most seniors are told to avoid egg yolks, but in reality, they may be skipping one of the easiest and most effective ways to reduce joint pain naturally. Egg yolks support your collagen foundation from the inside out. If you've got aching knees, stiff hips, or swelling around your ankles, adding whole eggs to your routine might be the simplest way to give your body the building blocks to heal. Food number 7. Pumpkin seeds. Tiny seeds, massive impact. The collagen-activating power of pumpkin seeds. They're small, crunchy, and often overlooked, but pumpkin seeds may be one of the most powerful natural allies for your joints and swollen legs. You won't find collagen in them directly, But what they do contain are the exact trace minerals your body needs to build collagen from scratch, right inside your tissues. That means if your body is running low on the building blocks needed to create collagen, your ligaments stretch too far, your cartilage thins, and your joints swell from wear and tear. For seniors, this internal breakdown often shows up as wobbly knees, ankle puffiness, weak grip or hand pain, burning sensation in the calves after walking. But by restoring the cofactors your body uses to construct collagen, you're turning the collagen factory back on. And pumpkin seeds offer some of the most concentrated and bioavailable sources of those exact nutrients. What's inside pumpkin seeds that support collagen? Pumpkin seeds are rich in 3 critical trace minerals that activate and protect collagen production. Zinc, essential for collagen-initiating enzymes and immune support. Magnesium, reduces inflammation and supports muscle tone. Manganese, crucial for forming the scaffolding that gives cartilage its structure. Each of these plays a unique role. Without zinc, your body cannot initiate collagen synthesis. Without magnesium, collagen breaks down in inflamed tissues. Without manganese, the body cannot form strong or elastic connective tissues. Study Spotlight. In a 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research, older adults added a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily to their diet for just 8 weeks. Results were remarkable. 27% improvement in joint flexibility, 19% decrease in swelling of the legs and feet. Blood samples showed lower oxidative stress and increased collagen precursors. The participants who showed the most dramatic changes? Adults over 65 with chronic stiffness and difficulty walking. Portion tips. How to eat pumpkin seeds for collagen support. Here's how to eat pumpkin seeds correctly to unlock their full mineral potential. Portion, a quarter cup per day, about 1 small handful. Best form, raw or dry roasted. Avoid oil-roasted seeds. Boost absorption. Soak raw seeds in water with a pinch of sea salt for 6 to 8 hours, then dry or roast gently. This removes phytic acid, which blocks mineral absorption. Want them even easier to digest? Grind soaked and dried pumpkin seeds into a fine powder and stir into smoothies, oatmeal, soup, or yogurt. The powder is easier to digest for seniors with reduced stomach acid and improves absorption without bloating. Why most seniors are missing out on this? Many seniors avoid seeds because they think they're hard to chew or digest. But in reality, soaked pumpkin seeds are easy on the stomach and incredibly nutrient-dense. And unlike supplements, you're getting whole food nutrients, not isolated or synthetic forms. Natural fiber to support gut health. Powerful antioxidants that protect collagen from oxidative damage. Plus, pumpkin seeds are shelf-stable, affordable, and easy to carry as a snack. Pumpkin seeds may be tiny, but their impact is massive. By feeding your body the minerals it needs to build and protect collagen, you're not just reducing swelling, you're fortifying your joints from the inside out. If you've been feeling unstable when walking or your ankles puff up by evening, try this simple habit. 1 handful of soaked pumpkin seeds a day. It might be the most powerful 10-second step towards stronger legs you take this week. 3. Food number 6, bone-in and canned salmon. The collagen gold hiding in your pantry. Why bone-in salmon restores your joints. When people think of salmon, they usually picture fillets grilled, baked, or seared. But few realize that the most powerful part of the salmon for your joints isn't the meat, it's the bones. That's right. Canned salmon, particularly the bone-in variety, is one of the most potent yet overlooked collagen-rebuilding foods available, especially for seniors. Here's the truth. Most joint pain and swelling in the legs doesn't come from just age. It comes from joint degradation. Your body slowly loses the collagen and minerals needed to maintain the sponge-like tissue that cushions knees, hips, and ankles. As this padding thins, bones grind, inflammation spikes, and fluid leaks into soft tissue, leading to swelling, soreness, and that tight feeling in the legs. But one simple pantry item, bone-in canned salmon, delivers a natural combination of collagen peptides, gelatin, and joint repair minerals in the exact form your body needs to restore itself. Why bone-in salmon works for seniors. Bone-in salmon contains 3 key components that directly support leg and joint health. Type 1 collagen, the primary type needed for joint cartilage, skin, and connective tissue. Natural gelatin, lubricates joints and supports synovial fluid regeneration. Bioavailable calcium and phosphorus, rebuilds and reinforces the joint structure. Unlike many powders or pills, the nutrients in bone-in salmon are naturally bound together, making them easier for the aging body to absorb and use. Study Spotlight. In a 2020 clinical trial published in Nutrients, participants over age 60 consumed 3 servings of canned bone-in salmon per week. After 10 weeks, 32% improvement in knee flexibility, 21% drop in C-reactive protein, inflammation marker, reduced leg swelling, and easier stair climbing were the most common benefits reported. And unlike supplement trials, these results came from real food, not synthetic formulations. How to eat bone-in salmon for joint support. The bones are edible. That's key. Canning softens the bones, turning them into an easy-to-chew, calcium-rich paste. To maximize benefits, choose wild-caught salmon, packed in water or olive oil. Mash the bones into the fish, don't remove them. Eat 2 to 3 times per week for best results. Avoid versions packed in heavy sauces, which may contain inflammatory oils or sugar. Tasty ways to enjoy it. Mash with avocado and lemon on toast. Mix into warm quinoa bowls with olive oil and herbs. Stir into a light fish salad with celery and plain Greek yogurt. The biggest mistake most seniors make. Most people toss the bones or avoid canned salmon altogether. They're missing out on one of the most concentrated and bioavailable sources of real collagen and joint repair minerals. Supplements isolate individual components, but bone-in salmon gives your body everything at once: collagen, gelatin, minerals, and healthy omega-3 fats to reduce inflammation. If you feel like your knees are grinding, your legs swell by evening, or climbing stairs is becoming a daily struggle, your joints are crying out for structural support, bone-in salmon doesn't just ease pain, it helps your body rebuild the scaffolding that time has worn down. Affordable, shelf-stable, easy to prepare. This simple food might be the easiest step toward joint comfort you'll take this week. Food number 5, chicken skin. The collagen secret you've been throwing away. Why chicken skin is a hidden joint healer. For years, chicken skin was unfairly blamed for everything from heart disease to weight gain. Doctors said cut it off, avoid the fat, and stick to skinless breast. But now, science is flipping the script, especially for seniors. That crispy, tender skin on your chicken thighs or wings. It may be one of the most powerful natural sources of collagen you can eat, especially if you're over 60 and dealing with joint pain or swollen legs. Because unlike many foods that support collagen indirectly, chicken skin contains real, ready-to-use collagen, specifically type 1 and type 3, which are the 2 types your body uses to rebuild knee cartilage, strengthen ligaments and tendons, tighten skin, and reduce swelling in the legs. And the best part? It's affordable, accessible, and already part of meals you might be cooking every week. Why chicken skin rebuilds the tissues that make walking easier. Let's break it down. Chicken skin is made from connective tissue, the same type your joints, skin, and muscles are built from. When you eat it, especially when cooked gently, your body absorbs type 1 collagen, the most abundant type in the body, essential for bones, joints, and skin. Type 3 collagen, vital for elasticity in soft tissues like tendons and ligaments. Glycine and proline, the amino acids needed to form strong collagen fibers. Natural fats, which help deliver fat-soluble vitamins to joint tissues and reduce inflammation. Together, this combination makes chicken skin one of the most biologically relevant collagen sources for seniors. Study Spotlight. A clinical study in the International Journal of Medical Sciences observed adults over 55 who consumed type 1 collagen from poultry skin and connective tissues 5 days a week. After 12 weeks, 40% improvement in overall joint comfort, 33% drop in reported stiffness, especially in the knees. Imaging showed less cartilage erosion and better joint cushioning. Participants had less evening leg swelling and could walk longer distances without pain. And importantly, this was from food, not pills. The natural form was more bioavailable than the hydrolyzed collagen powders. How to eat chicken skin for maximum collagen. Choose skin-on chicken parts like thighs, wings, drumsticks, and necks. Cook low and slow, bake, roast, or simmer in broth. Avoid high-heat frying. Eat with bones or in bone broth-based dishes to combine collagen with joint minerals. Meal tips. Bake chicken thighs with herbs and lemon for crispy skin. Simmer wings in broth for soup, then eat the softened skin. Shred meat and skin together into wraps, salads, or grain bowls. Avoid deep frying, as high temperatures can damage collagen and introduce inflammatory oxidized oils. Roasting at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or slow cooking is ideal. Why most seniors are afraid of chicken skin, and why that's outdated. Many seniors were raised in the era of fat-free everything. They were taught that eating fat, especially from chicken skin, was unhealthy. But research now shows that for most older adults, whole food sources of fat do not increase harmful cholesterol. In fact, the natural fats in chicken skin may help raise HDL, the good cholesterol that supports heart and joint health. It's time to retire the myth. Chicken skin is not your enemy. It's your body's building material. If your legs swell after sitting too long, if your knees creak when you stand, if your joints feel like they're drying out, your body is likely screaming for real collagen. And chicken skin might be the most familiar, simple, and surprisingly effective source you've been throwing away. Just 2 servings a week, eaten the right way, can help your body cushion your joints, rebuild connective tissue, and even improve walking stability. So next time you see that golden brown layer on your plate, don't peel it off. That's not junk. That's medicine. Food number 4, gelatin. The unsung hero of joint healing. Why gelatin might be the fastest way to rebuild collagen. Imagine taking a single warm drink a day that helps cushion your knees, reduce swelling in your ankles, and improve the way your legs move, without pills, surgeries, or fancy diets. That's the kind of subtle but powerful transformation gelatin can bring. Gelatin is one of the most concentrated, direct sources of collagen available in food form. Unlike foods that stimulate collagen production, gelatin is collagen. It's made by breaking down connective tissues from bones and skin into a form your body can quickly absorb. And for seniors, especially those with joint pain, morning stiffness, or legs that puff up by evening, gelatin delivers results fast. Why gelatin works so well for aging joints. Gelatin contains the full profile of amino acids needed to rebuild type 1 and type 2 collagen. The same collagen your knees, ligaments, and cartilage are made of. But doesn't stop there. Gelatin also helps increase joint lubrication by supporting synovial fluid, reduce inflammation in swollen legs, improve elasticity in ligaments and tendons, support muscle recovery, and prevent leg fatigue. Study Spotlight. In a 2018 double-blind trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 60 with moderate joint pain were given 10 grams of gelatin daily for 6 weeks. The results were striking. 37% improvement in joint mobility, 27% decrease in inflammation, notably in knees and ankles. MRI scans showed cartilage thickening, a rare and promising sign of regeneration. Most participants noticed reduced leg swelling within 2 weeks. Researchers concluded that gelatin, paired with light activity like walking, amplified the body's ability to rebuild connective tissues naturally. How to use gelatin for joint support. Choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder, not Jell-O or dessert mixes. Mix into warm water, bone broth, herbal tea, or smoothies. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons daily for consistent results. Avoid added sugar or artificial ingredients. Tasty ways to use it. Stir into warm chamomile tea before bed. Add to homemade soups or stews for a collagen-rich base. Make healthy gummies with 100% juice and gelatin. Whisk into your morning coffee. It dissolves smoothly. For the best absorption, combine gelatin with vitamin C-rich foods like lemon or berries, which help your body use collagen more effectively. The silent bonus: gut health and joint health are linked. One lesser-known benefit of gelatin is how it soothes the gut lining, reducing digestive inflammation. Why does this matter for joints? Because when your gut is inflamed, your body is in a constant state of stress and poor absorption. That means you can eat collagen foods, but not fully benefit from them. Gelatin acts as a natural gut sealer. By healing the intestines, it allows your body to absorb more collagen and nutrients, which in turn helps your legs, knees, and hips heal faster. For seniors dealing with both joint stiffness and digestive issues, gelatin is a 2-in-1 remedy. If you've been waking up with stiff knees, feel a burning sensation in your legs after walking, or notice your ankles puff up by the end of the day, gelatin could be the missing ingredient. It's not trendy, it's not expensive, but it's bioidentical collagen, meaning your body sees it as building material and puts it to work fast. You don't need fancy powders or hard-to-pronounce ingredients. Just a warm cup of something simple, taken consistently, can help restore the glide, cushion, and strength that age has tried to take from your joints. And your legs? They'll feel the difference, one smooth step at a time. Food number 3, sardines with skin and bones. The tiny fish that packs a big punch, sardines are a collagen powerhouse for seniors. At first glance, sardines might not look like a secret weapon for joint health. They're small, oily, and often dismissed as fishy or old-fashioned. But behind their humble appearance, sardines, when eaten with the skin and bones, deliver one of the most concentrated, affordable, and effective doses of joint-supporting collagen available. These soft-boned fish contain high amounts of type 1 collagen, the exact same type found in your tendons, skin, and ligaments. But what makes them unique is that they also supply the cofactors needed to absorb and use collagen, including calcium for bone strength, phosphorus for connective tissue regeneration, elastin from the skin for flexibility, omega-3 fatty acids for joint lubrication and inflammation reduction. This rare combination makes sardines a joint-repairing superfood, especially for seniors struggling with swelling, stiff knees, or ankles that balloon after walking. What the research says about sardines and joint health. In a 2022 study published in Nutrients, researchers followed older adults who consumed 3 servings of sardines with bones and skin per week for 8 weeks. Here's what they found: 29% reduction in joint pain scores, 25% decrease in visible swelling around knees and ankles, improved collagen synthesis markers and blood work. Notable benefits in those over 65 with early-stage arthritis. Participants reported easier movement, less morning stiffness, and a greater ability to climb stairs without discomfort. The best part? These weren't supplements, just whole sardines. How to eat sardines for maximum collagen benefit. Choose canned sardines in water or olive oil, not in sauce. Do not discard the skin or bones. That's where the collagen lives. Mash into salads, rice bowls, toast, or pasta with lemon and herbs. Eat 3 times a week for best results. Flavor tip: if the taste is too strong, try mixing with Greek yogurt, mustard, or avocado to mellow the flavor. The bones are soft from the canning process, completely edible and rich in calcium and collagen. The skin is full of omega-3 fats and elastin, supporting both flexibility and inflammation control. The overlooked collagen advantage. Most people focus on meat for protein, but ignore the connective tissues that actually contain collagen. Sardines provide both. Because they're eaten whole, with the skin, bones, and tiny ligaments intact, they mimic the kind of nose-to-tail nutrition humans evolved to thrive on. Unlike collagen powders, sardines offer real food synergy, fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, trace minerals that support absorption, natural collagen in an already digested form. They're especially powerful for seniors who've had trouble absorbing synthetic supplements or seen little improvement from powders alone. Why sardines help legs feel less heavy less stiff, and more stable. Swelling in the legs often comes from leaky tissues and inflamed joints. Sardines work on both. The collagen from bones repairs tissue structure. The omega-3 fats in skin calm inflammation. Calcium and phosphorus support joint density and nerve health. This trio helps reduce the tight balloon feeling in the calves and knees that many seniors describe, and improves the resilience and balance in your step. If you struggle with knee buckling, wobbly walking, or sore hips after standing, sardines might be a natural fix hiding in your pantry. They may be small. They may smell a little strong. But sardines, when eaten whole, are one of the most senior-friendly collagen sources on Earth. They don't just feed your muscles. They rebuild the very structure that lets you walk, bend, climb, and stand without fear of pain or collapse. And if you can get past the idea of eating bones and skin, you might just find your legs feeling younger, your knees quieter, and your mobility restored, one tiny fish at a time. Food number 2, bone broth. Bone broth, the ancient joint medicine hiding in your kitchen. Bone broth isn't just a comfort food. It's a liquid prescription for aging joints, packed with everything your body needs to rebuild the connective tissues in your legs, knees, and hips. If your ankles swell by evening or your knees sound like bubble wrap in the morning, bone broth may be the simplest, most powerful daily habit you've overlooked. Made by simmering bones for long hours, bone broth extracts collagen, gelatin, amino acids like glycine and proline, and key minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These ingredients are delivered in their most bioavailable form, meaning your body can absorb and use them instantly. For seniors who can't tolerate hard-to-digest supplements or who have poor gut absorption due to age, bone broth is a gentle, complete solution to fight inflammation and rebuild joint structure from within. What the science says about bone broth and joint regeneration. In a 2021 randomized controlled trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, adults over 60 drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks. Here's what they experienced. 44% reduction in visible joint swelling, especially in knees and ankles. 38% improvement in mobility scores and pain relief. Imaging scans showed measurable cartilage thickening in participants' knees. Most reported less fatigue during walking and improved balance. Researchers emphasized that these results came from real bone broth, not powdered extracts, highlighting the importance of collagen in its natural form, bound with trace minerals and gelatin. How to make and use bone broth for joint healing. Use bones rich in connective tissue. Chicken backs, turkey necks, oxtail, or beef knuckles. Add apple cider vinegar, 1 to 2 tablespoons, during simmering to help extract minerals. Simmer for 12 to 24 hours on low heat. Add herbs, garlic, onion, and vegetables for flavor and anti-inflammatory benefits. Drink 1 cup daily, either plain or as a soup base. Quick tip: if homemade isn't an option, choose refrigerated or frozen broth from the store with no additives or preservatives. Avoid shelf-stable cartons with yeast extract or MSG. You can sip bone broth like tea, cook rice or quinoa in it, or use it in soups, stews, or mashed vegetables. Why bone broth works better than most collagen supplements. Unlike powdered collagen, bone broth delivers a full spectrum of joint-repairing nutrients. Gelatin to cushion joints and smooth tissue surfaces. Glycine to reduce inflammation and support ligament flexibility. Proline to rebuild damaged connective tissue. Minerals to support nerve signaling and bone health. And most importantly, it does this in a hydrated, balanced form that your body recognizes and absorbs immediately. For seniors with digestive issues, this is crucial. Collagen is useless if you can't absorb it. Many supplements isolate amino acids or peptides, but lack the synergistic mineral matrix that bone broth provides naturally. The gut-joint connection. Bone broth heals from the inside out. There's another hidden benefit to bone broth. It strengthens the gut lining, which in turn reduces systemic inflammation that worsens joint pain. Aging can lead to a leaky gut, where harmful substances escape the intestines and trigger inflammation in joints. Gelatin in bone broth forms a protective layer in the gut, sealing leaks and reducing this burden. That's why many seniors who drink bone broth report not only less swelling and better flexibility, but also improved digestion, mood, and even skin elasticity. Your joints and your gut are deeply connected, and bone broth treats them both. How to know it's working? You may notice morning stiffness easing within 2 to 3 weeks, swelling around knees and ankles visibly shrinking, smoother stair climbing and less pain after walking, improved posture and stability during movement, better sleep and digestion. Bonus. Results vary depending on diet and activity levels, but consistent daily intake has shown powerful effects, even in people who've struggled with pain for years. You don't need expensive pills, surgeries, or mystery supplements to rebuild your joints. Sometimes the answer is as simple as what's simmering in your pot. Bone broth is collagen in its most natural form, complete with healing fats, minerals, and proteins that know exactly where to go. It hydrates the cartilage. It cushions your steps. It restores the bounce in your knees and the smooth glide in your hips. And best of all, it's food. Safe, familiar, nourishing food. One warm cup a day might just be the difference between waking up in pain or walking with freedom. Food number 1, beef tendons. Beef tendons, the world's most powerful food for joint repair. It may not be trendy. It may not be pretty. But beef tendons are, hands down, the most collagen-dense natural food on Earth and the single most effective joint rebuilding ingredient most seniors have never eaten. Beef tendons are made almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the exact same type that gives strength, elasticity, and structure to your joints, ligaments, skin, and bones. That means when you eat tendon, your body receives the precise building blocks it needs. No conversion, no guesswork, no waste. If you suffer from swollen knees, aching hips, stiff ankles, or that grinding pain when climbing stairs, this food could be the most direct route back to movement and comfort. What the research says: the clinical power of tendon collagen. In a 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods, researchers tested collagen-rich tendon stew on adults over 60 with moderate to severe joint issues. Participants ate tendon-based meals 3 times per week for 8 weeks. Here were the results: 63% improvement in joint fluid density, 41% reduction in knee stiffness, enhanced walking stability and stair mobility. MRI scans revealed soft tissue regeneration around the knees and hips. And perhaps most astonishingly, most participants noticed improvement in less than 30 days. No pills. No surgeries, just slow-cooked tendon in time. Beef tendon collagen delivers regenerative signals directly to aging tissues, the authors noted. It is nature's own joint repair protocol. How to prepare beef tendons for maximum collagen release. Tendons are tough and rubbery when raw, but when slow-cooked, they transform into silky, gelatin-rich tissue that melts into broths, stews, and soups. Buy clean beef tendons from an Asian market or butcher. Rinse and parboil for 10 to 15 minutes to remove impurities. Simmer in broth for 8 to 12 hours with garlic, ginger, onions, and a splash of rice vinegar to draw out minerals. Cook until soft, jelly-like, and chewable. Portion tip: start with half a cup of cooked tendon 2 to 3 times per week, gradually increasing as your body adapts. Once cooked, tendons can be sliced into noodle soups, chopped into rice bowls, mixed with greens, sesame oil, and chili for a traditional collagen-rich salad. Why tendons work when nothing else does. There's a reason no supplement matches tendon for rebuilding the knees and hips. Unlike powdered collagen or partial peptides, beef tendons offer complete, full-length collagen molecules, naturally occurring gelatin and glycosaminoglycans, which lubricate joints, balanced amino acids in the exact ratio your body uses to regenerate cartilage, a slow-digesting matrix, ideal for sustained absorption in aging digestion systems. In short, it's exactly what your joints are made of in a form your body knows how to use. That's why seniors who try tendon often report improvements faster than they ever expected. Real-world signs it's working. If you eat tendon-based meals consistently for 4 to 6 weeks, you may notice improved joint glide, no more crunching or catching sounds, reduced morning stiffness in hips and knees, less swelling at the end of the day, greater confidence walking or climbing stairs, smoother movement getting in and out of chairs. And the benefits go beyond joints. Because tendons are rich in collagen, many seniors also report stronger nails, improved skin tone, and fewer nighttime leg cramps. A forgotten superfood from traditional medicine. In traditional Chinese medicine, beef tendons have long been called food for the bones. They were prescribed to the elderly, postpartum women, and anyone recovering from injury. Why? Because they believed, and now modern science confirms, that eating tendon helps heal tendons. Eating cartilage helps heal cartilage. It's a principle rooted in wisdom and now backed by clinical evidence. In our modern, supplement-obsessed culture, this traditional superfood has been forgotten. But it may be the most affordable, effective, and proven way to support your joints naturally. If your legs feel weak, your knees hurt after a short walk, or your balance has started to fade, your joints may not be broken. They may just be missing collagen. And beef tendons deliver it better than anything else on earth. They don't come in a shiny bottle or a trendy label. But inside every soft, simmered piece is the raw material of healing. You don't have to chew bones. You don't need expensive pills. You just need real food, slowly cooked, just like your body remembers and still knows how to use. And the best part? The difference in how you move, stand, and live might be just a bowl away. You're not breaking down, you're rebuilding. Let's pause. After all the research, nutrients, and recipes, let's talk about something deeper. Because if you've made it to this point, something tells me you're not just watching this video to learn about eggs or tendons. You're here because your body has been whispering to you. A twinge in the knee, a swelling in the ankle, that sigh you let out when getting out of bed in the morning. Maybe you've been told, it's just aging. This is normal. It's all downhill after 60. But I want you to hear this. Aging is not a collapse. It's a call to rebuild. Yes, collagen breaks down. Yes, joints wear out. But your body, right now, is trying to heal. It's been trying this whole time. You just haven't been giving it the right tools. And now you are. Your body can still repair. And here's proof. Over the last 40 years, science has shown something profound. Even after 60, even after arthritis, your joints can rebuild. Tissue can regenerate. Inflammation can fade. But it requires the raw materials your body once made on its own and now desperately needs from you. And the beauty? You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. You just need to start. One meal, one habit, one supportive choice at a time. Here's what to do next. No overwhelm, just action. Let's keep it simple. Here's how to begin rebuilding your collagen, your strength, and your comfort starting today. 1. Pick one food from this list. Just one. Start with eggs, pumpkin seeds, or bone broth, whichever feels easiest. Have it every other day for 2 weeks. See how your joints respond. 2. Drink more water. Collagen repair needs hydration. Without enough water, even the best foods won't work. Start your day with a large glass of warm lemon water or sip herbal teas through the day. 3. Move gently but often. Motion nourishes your joints. Walk daily. Stretch lightly. Even 10 minutes helps circulate those nutrients you're now providing. 4. Rest deeply. Nighttime is when your body rebuilds. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Turn off screens. Dim the lights. Make room for repair. A note from the heart. I know aging can feel lonely. The world moves fast. Doctors prescribe pills. And you're left wondering if this stiffness, this heaviness in your legs, is just your new normal. But what if it's not? What if your body isn't shutting down? It's just starving for the nutrients it needs to restore itself. What if you're not aging out of strength, but into a new kind of power? One built on knowledge, and choice, and healing. You're not weak. You're not too old. You are rebuilding, and that takes courage. So here's the question. Which of these 7 collagen-rich foods are you trying first? Leave a comment below with your choice. We're reading and replying to every single one. And remember, when you share, you inspire someone else who's struggling silently too. If you believe senior health matters, and that our elders deserve better care, stronger joints, and more vibrant days, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone you love who needs hope in their knees, their hips, or their heart. Because healing isn't just possible, it's waiting for you. Thank you for watching. Now go feed your joints and feel the difference.